Ever since my last Crimson Desert video, I have been going back and forth between thinking this is the most overrated game ever and truly enjoying it. My complaints from that video still are valid, for me at least, for the most part. But first, let me tell you why I am enjoying this game. First off, the world. Even on day one, I said the game world is next level, and the more I explore, the more I like it. I've been exploring the world more than sticking to the main plot, which is still so very boring. What's not boring at all is the open world exploration. This reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima, a breathtaking open world that doesn't have the most interesting quest or anything, but it's just so beautiful to look at. You go around admiring the world. I have a fair few complaints, but visually, not a lot. I know the game is being called blurry, there are a lot of pop-ins. I am playing on medium, so I kind of expected that, but people with 5090s are experiencing this as well. I don't really mind pop-ins, doesn't break my immersion, so I don't really care. That's the only real visual complaint I can give you, because this is the best looking game I have played, no doubt. I have started playing this game completely differently. I'm not going around looking for interesting NPCs or looking for quests. I'm just going around looking for interesting places, and so far I have not run out of them. I pay no attention to any cutscenes because if I pay attention, I'm going to lose my mind. It is so dull. I played another 10-15 hours after my first impressions video. I have made very little progress on the main story. I've been just wandering, trying to go to the edges of the map, which didn't end well, obviously. I'm not a grindy kind of player, I don't enjoy grinding for gear, but here I am starting to do it and maybe getting just a little addicted. I got some better gear, lost that save, then I ended up a vandal, then this guy was looking at me the wrong way, so I got into a fight, got a bounty put on my head. These guards are good, man. They are not playing around. I was just getting into my groove, ready to fight, and this guy shoots a blast double, takes me down, throws me into jail. That happened twice. I ended up with negative money, which is possible by the way. That's where I kind of started to grind a little. On my way out of jail, I saw this poster and became a bounty hunter myself. That was the most fun stretch of play I have had with this game. I'm starting to enjoy it, but anytime I decide to progress and do story mission, I am still bored out of my mind. Of all the games in the world, this is the one devs decide to remove the ability to skip cutscenes. Why? I do not know. For the life of me, I cannot hear another monologue while Cliff just stands there and stares. But it's fine, cutscenes are rare enough that you can use them as bathroom breaks or scroll for a little. This feels like No Man's Sky a little as well. You have a near endless amount of places to go. These developers are very good at building a world, that is for sure. If you remove side quests and random encounters and fun NPCs from other great open world games, this world can go up against Red Dead, Skyrim, The Witcher, name any game you want. Of course, those games have amazing elements like side quests and bizarre NPCs that will leave you on the floor, but here it's all about exploration. It's not story driven, it's not even a combat heavy game. You will have random groups of enemies that will pop in every few minutes, but after a while you will run away, not because combat is bad, but because that's not what you're here for. Talking about combat, it is so much fun and so frustrating at the same time. I don't trust the combat system here at all. Controls are complicated, but I have gotten used to it by now. I don't use every mechanic, but I get by. But the unresponsiveness, it is a problem. After almost 30 hours, I still do not trust the block button. 50% of my parries are through sheer luck. In fact, when I try to parry, I get hit. When I try to block, I parry because there is a slight delay with defense. When I'm attacking, it is responsive, sometimes a little jittery, but 90% of the time, what I want to do will happen when I give the input. But the block button works in mysterious ways. Another defensive tactic, rolling, you have to hold the dodge button, and again, sometimes it takes a couple of seconds, sometimes Cliff rolls when I don't even hold it down. Half the times I try to roll, I end up on the receiving end of a 3-piece combo, either because it takes too long for the game to register it as a roll, or Cliff flat out does not roll. He just moves a little, which is useful against lower level enemies. These bosses, they do not give a shit. They move with you. It can feel frustrating in the worst possible way. Movement in general is a little wonky. Add the slight delay and you are gonna be punching through walls. Having said all that, I am a fan of combat here. It is challenging after the first 10 hours. In my opinion, Crimson Desert's combat is at its best when it's challenging. So leveling up too much is not ideal. But overall, as you progress, you will have more and more fun with combat here. I haven't run into any more of those puzzles, and even out in the open, I am avoiding it as much as I can. The first abyss section almost made me stop. Again, it's not hard, it's just putting blocks in the wall, but I want to keep those elements to a minimum, and so far the game has allowed me to do so. Crimson Desert is a good game, but I still feel it's a little overrated. It's not the next Skyrim or Witcher. It's a fun world filled with things to find and places to see. Another game Crimson Desert reminds me of is Just Cause, a ridiculously fun game where you basically had to create your own fun. It even has a grappling hook. I'm not the most creative in games, but I still love that game. Maybe the more I play of Crimson Desert, the more I will love it. But for now, about 25 hours in, I think it is a solid 7 out of 10. I will keep updating as I go through the game. Click the video on screen to see Crimson Desert compared with The Witcher 3, gameplay, game world, mission design, and more compared. For now, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.